Kirsten is delightful, witty, funny, charming. She's just a beautiful, beautiful child. She really is. I guess life's never dull. We're just happy, and she's always happy, and she never dislikes anybody. And she's just happy all day, usually. I guess when Kirsten was born, it was a really quick thing, but she came into the world lovely, and everything was good. And I think it was about 16 months of age we noticed little changes. There were hundreds of seizures every day, and it was just tragic. I guess my hopes and dreams faded. She began in a special school when she was 4.5, and she stayed there right through till equivalent of year 10. She would have a grand mal seizure, which is one of the worst, every 4 minutes for 3 to 4 days. We just did what we could.
Caroline loves ice skating. She loves being part of the circus. She loves dance. She'll clear the chairs away in the lounge. Caroline's very outgoing and very social, and she loves life. She fills it to the brim to overflowing with things. Caroline has been a delight to have in our family, so Caroline has a lot of interests. It wasn't until she was about 18 months that she was actually given a diagnosis, and this sounds funny, but it was the greatest relief to have a name, something to write on a piece of paper. And I also knew then that it wasn't my fault, it was a condition, and that's why she was like it. When you're looking after someone with special needs, you've got to try and find all the avenues you can to try and get the best out of life for them. I couldn't envisage her ever turning 21. She's blossomed and grown, and she's now a beautiful young woman. What happens when we're old or we're gone? What will happen to her then? Well, when we first thought we'd go down the ability road, I didn't really know much about ability, but we contacted them and we set up an initial meeting, and they came here to home. The support person came and introduced himself, and he told us about what they do. And then together we were really like a partnership. We sort of worked. Our goal was to help Caroline, really, both of us.
Ability Tasmania Group encompasses a disability employment service called Ability Employment, and then we have our transition service, which is called Ability Work Skills.
The reason that those two components are under that one umbrella is because it's no good doing one without the other. Yes. There's been a number of programs where organisations have set up a transition to work program, but there's no link to the ongoing support that some of the individuals who we assist may need. Because the reality is some of the individuals who we assist may need support for the rest of their lives in some way, shape or form. Without those two components being together, it just doesn't work.
These places just give you that sense of, okay, we can do this. This is her one shot at becoming semi-independent, or even in the future, independent.
Many of the people that we're talking about, it's a slow introduction to work, setting up all sorts of safeguards so it doesn't fall over. And we do that by lots of small steps.
When a client is new to our service, we initiate a process that we call a discovery process. That is where we work closely with the families, with the client, with the teachers at school that have worked directly with that client.
This is around a real partnership between the school, around the parents and the family members, and also the employers and us.
We will gather as much information as we can. We will then take it back to the parents and to the people who know this person the best and say, this is the information that we've gathered. Is that correct? These are the sort of environments that we are suggesting would be suitable to your son or daughter. So then we're getting feedback from the parents at that point as well, and we're keeping them in the loop so that it's not such a frightening thing for them.
We learned to recognise that she needed older support workers, and that was best for her. She started in the workplace at a couple of different outlets near home, so she was only just down the street.
One of the key things that we begin with when someone comes and approaches us as to whether we might be able to help is a recognition that they have met the first criteria. That is, they would like their son or daughter, or their son or daughter would like to work. There's no legitimacy in this organisation around the term not work ready. The only criteria that we have is that you are really willing and wanting to work. But then look for workplaces that would seem to have tasks that match their skills and interests. Quite often the only way we can do that initially is to take someone out and try them for a really short, sharp time in a particular work setting or a number of work settings. We call that work sampling.
You need to learn to trust people, and that is so difficult.
It's positive on so many fronts. She's excited about going to work, doing a job that is worthwhile.
It gave her a chance to explore lots of other options, and she didn't have me there every step of the way, and she was beginning to learn that, oh, Mum's not here all the time and I can do things,
and your self-esteem goes up incredibly when you know that you're not just there to mark time, you're really helping. So that's a wonderful positive thing. It's been positive for them and for us as a family and for Caroline personally.
But the management here and the support staff are just over and beyond what you can imagine.
What we are working towards is harnessing that interest and energy around wanting to work to becoming a productive worker. That's a really critical point, and this is not about a charity model. This is about this person moving from school to becoming a contributing member of their community, the same as their peers would be across a range of schools. It would be a normal expectation. Someone will leave formal schooling and move off to do work and earn their keep. That's what this is about. It's just a recognition that sometimes some of the individuals who we support take a little longer to get to that point.
They are so proud to be able to wear the uniform to work, and they are just so happy to be there, and they're just thrilled to be a part of a team. So employers are really pleasantly surprised.
So we've been very encouraged and very positive about our work placements, and it's been really a good experience. Because we're part of a team, we feel we're not alone, and there will be some certainly positive outcomes.
I just let her celebrate life and get out and do what she can, because these guys have proven to me that I can let her go, and she's okay. I've seen her grow so much this year with the right people backing her.
It would be a shame not to see her go on and keep fulfilling her potential. She has a great capacity to learn and keep learning and loves life. To not fulfil that would be a tragedy.
We're very, very grateful and very, very lucky to have had the support the last 3 years with the work skills situation. It's just, I think it's made me realise that I have to let some strings go, because look at what it gives her. Look at what she achieves, and look at her shine, and look at her fly, and oh.
It's very hard doing things on your own. You really need support.
We don't focus on what our clients can't do, we focus on what they can do, and we train to expand upon that. So we do not focus on their disability and their inabilities, it's all about their abilities.